Aloha, and welcome to Voices of Truth One-on-One with Hawaii's Future, brought to you by the Kiwani Foundation. I'm Mehu Kekahu Cardwell, and here we are today on the island of Maui. And I'll tell you this right now, we have a fascinating guest on the show, so let's go on over here and meet her. Donna.
Aloha.
Aloha. Donna Sterling, did I say your name right?
Yes.
Donna,
Yes.
tell us where we are.
Well, we're here at Kahikinui, the Ahupua'a Moku of Kahikinui on Maui, which is at 22,000 acres. Of that, 1,100 are Hawaiian homestead, where I live for 17 years. And directly above us, behind you, is another 119 acres I lease from Ulupalakua Ranch. That's our family land.
You said the word Kahikinui, yes?
Yes.
But so that's an area, but it's more than an area, yes? There's some really
Yeah.
special stuff that has gone on here.
Yes. This is the second migration, according to my husband Leon Sterling with Hokulea. The second migration came here to Tahiti Nui. So you've got a migrant people from Tahiti hundreds and hundreds of years ago. And so the rich history of astronomy, canoe, navigation is all here. And we are managers, caretakers of the land.
Okay,
the
good.
homesteaders.
Good. So for our viewers, let's give a little background history. So there was a first migration of people to Hawaii
Right.
long time ago.
Right.
And then around 1100 AD, which is also a long time ago, there was a second migration from Tahiti, yes?
Yes.
And that's what you're talking about.
Right.
And so this area here, geographically, that we're standing on right now, and we're going to walk to in just a minute, has a very significant reason to it, not only spiritually,
Right.
but geographically, a connection with the Tahitian islands, the islands of Tahiti,
Yes.
from here all the way down there, yes?
Yes.
Tell us about that, why?
The connection is, the migration of the people came here. And of course, Pa'ao was here, so the navigation. It's still alive by Hokulea, traveling around with the Malamahonua.
Hokulea, the canoe.
The canoe, the va'a. So we are connected to them. We will be always connected to Tahiti Nui down the South Pacific.
From this point right here.
From this point. This is Panana. It's a compass. We're on a compass.
Right here.
Yes.
This is a compass.
Yes.
Wow.
Go down, further down, there's another compass. And there's a rock wall in the ocean, the shoreline, where the Hawaiians set it up with a notched wall. And that points to, if you put your compass, it's directly due south of Tahiti Nui.
So in that notch, you can
Yes.
look through it and you know
Yes.
you're looking right directly towards
All
Tahiti.
all the rocks behind it lined up, I don't know about today, lined up to Tahiti Nui.
Wow.
So this is a navigational fixed point. Kaho'olawe, Kahikinui, Molokai, and Kukui out by North Maui.
Okay, Donna, how long has this been here as a compass?
Before migration.
So prior to 1100.
Yes.
Wow.
I have emu pits dating, the charcoal that they used was tea leaf, the key, and that went to Oxford. Patrick Hirsch did the study, and it was 900 AD. So this is how long our people have been.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So what can you tell us about what we're looking at over
Sure.
here?
These rocks here,
Yes.
I don't know right now. It could be a site, not on Heiau or Hale site, but it's on a ridge, and because it's on a ridge, you get to see Kaupo, Nu'u.
All the way down there. Look at that coastline.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
So imagine the canoes coming in. This is a fixed site here. You've got that part of Kahikinui, and then you've got the big island where the canoes used to come through. So a lot of battles here, but
So they must have, in the old days, they must have had lookouts up here all the time to watch for canoes that they could see coming very far away to warn people that, hey,
Yeah.
we have
Yeah.
intruders or foreigners coming.
right. The last Hawaiians that lived here were down at Kahawai Hapapa. Do you want to come this side?
So way down here.
Yeah, right here, right down there. That's Kahawai Hapapa.
Wow.
And according to the book, Patrick Hirsch, and the studies we've done, when the ranching came in, the people were driven out. Besides Christianity, the persecution of the Christians and the Catholics, and then the diseases came. So the people moved out. The last place that they came was at Uli Uli, Kahawai Hapapa, right here.
Donna, how did you become aware of all this history of this place?
Before 1993, the general lease was coming up from Hawaiian Homes, and Pereira Ranch was going to lose their lease, and we stepped in as a grassroots group of Hawaiians. We wanted the land for homesteading, and it developed. Years went by. In 1999, we got our awards, 10 to 20 acres, off-grid, no water, no electricity, four-wheel drive road. We'll take it. We did. So since 99, there were 76 lots. Only 13 families live here because of the hardship.
Because it's so rough.
It's rough, no jobs. We manage, but we're here. I didn't know that my family was attached to this land behind us, Kahikinui Cultural Foundation. And so I was grounded homesteading, and then I developed with the ranch the leasing of that for agriculture, native Hawaiian plants, engage in reforestation. The information became abundant, and people were wanting to find out what we were about. So the kupunas came out. They identified some burials, which some of us know where they are. And it just started to bloom, and they were so happy that the resettling, history repeats itself.
Wow.
And we're the first ones. It's a pilot project. Hawaiian Homes, we understood it. It's a Kuleana homestead project, but we took it. And 17 years, I'm still here.
So Donna, you said the life here is really hard. It's hard living, yeah? So how do you manage? Tell us about how you do that.
Well, my homestead is 13 acres. We have a solar panel, and we have a generator. We catch our water from the roof and put it in 250-gallon tanks of 6 we have. Water pump, move it up. Non-potable, don't drink it. We haul our own drinking water. I have a solar freezer.
A solar freezer?
Yeah.
Wow.
Solar freezer.
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. We got tired of coolers with ice. So that's a picture of, and I have 3 structures my husband built on 13 acres, and we have a goat pen fenced in. That's how we live. And
so you have goats up here?
We used to, yeah. But after 17 years, we kind of narrowed it down to. After Leon died, it was hard to manage 13 acres.
So do you grow any foods up here?
I do. I ended up to be a farmer.
What do you grow? Tell us.
4 different squashes, lilikoi, and then my medicine plants. That's acorn, butternut, kombucha, and the Uton. All seeds were put together, and they came up after 3 years. My own name, so it's like a banana squash. So, but it's depleted. How the crop is finished.
Okay, so you still have to go down to the grocery store like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But after 3 years, I went farmers market. I survived. It was natural for Kahikinui. They do really well here.
Wow. So the ground up here is fertile.
Yes, it's fertile. We've had 7 fires here. It's bad, it's good. The good was it cleared a lot of the junk grass and the brushes, and it made way for your medicine plants to come back, all the plants that used to be here. Remember, this is all cattle, goats, we've got ungulates here. So
well, it's all lava rock that we're standing on.
But the soil is from a different lava flow. Dr. David Scherer, the geologist, said, where I live, I have very good soil. So is Kahikinui to grow, farm. Also, famous squashes come from here, and the watermelon.
Donna, so where have we come to now?
We are located at Santa Ynez Church. Santa Ynez is the original name of these structures here at the Catholics.
Where's the church?
This is a church here.
This is a church?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Can we go inside and see it?
Sure.
Look at this. Amazing. So did there used to be a regular church building here, or is this the church as we see it right now?
This is a church as we see it. We've rebuilt the walls here. The original structure is with the cement, and our grassroots people rebuilt it.
Wow.
And
what happened to the old church?
This is a church. The priest's cottage is what we're going to go to. This is 1832 built. So they're
1832.
1832.
My goodness.
At that time, people were migrating away from here, so it never was up and running. However, some old family members, like the Hana family, the Kalalau, said his father got married here. So those are good stories, you know, we can tap
So
into.
people worshipped here,
Yes.
people got married here,
Yeah.
and people had their funerals here, yeah?
No. Remember 1832, so things were happening in Kahikinui. People were disappearing, they were moving. It was abandoned.
Wow. And you said the priest's home is over here?
Right.
Let's
You
go
wanna
see
go look
that.
at it?
Yeah, let's go see that.
Okay. So, if everything had gone up and running, the church would be here, and this would be the priest's cottage.
This right here, this
Yes.
structure. Wow.
Yes. So again, we got to rebuild and take care of the stones and rebuild it and preserve it.
Wow, look at this.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
This is where the priest's cottage would have been.
Yep.
And here we are inside.
Now we're inside, and what a view! Just look at this is what I was saying about maka ani, the glasses. This is what you see through the window. Everything from Nu'u Kipuhulu all the way to, if you hadn't had the container there, you
So,
could see.
I mean, the panoramic view here is just amazing,
Right.
from all the way down there to all the way
Right.
over there.
Right.
Wow.
This is the window. This is where the window of seeing everything coming from the Big Island over here.
Wow.
With a lookout.
This is where they kept lookout.
Yes, before the church. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, Donna, at what point did you guys organize to try to protect this once you realized what you had here?
Around 1992,
Uh-huh.
we did a ceremony with Charles Maxwell, and all the kupunas came out, and we began to negotiate with Hawaiian Homes. We wanted to resettle here. And after years of struggle, we got it. And
How many
that's
years of struggle?
About 20 years total. We've lived here 17. We're on board. It's a pilot project. Didn't care. We could tell Hawaiian Homes we can grow without water, and we did. We could grow our food. We
Wow.
would sustain, we would take care of Kahikinui.
Wow.
And we have.
Wow. Has it been really difficult to do?
Very difficult.
Wow.
A lot of coordinating and working on the other side of the island, and coming on the weekends here with your children in the back of the truck and dogs, and we're pioneers. We were pioneers to settle this area.
There was no blueprint for doing anything like this, right? You
No.
were making it up and discovering
Yes.
it as you went along.
Right.
You were creating the roadmap.
Right. Right,
Wow.
for other Hawaiians to
Wow.
resettle. General leases from Hawaiian Homes. We were the first one.
Did other groups of Hawaiians who wanted to resettle in other parts of Maui and throughout Hawaii use your
Yes.
experience and
Yes.
blueprint?
Yes, on King's Landing, Skippy.
Wow.
So
Wow.
we set precedent, yeah. Here we are 20 years later. We have issues. The animals were removed, the ungulates were removed when the Hawaiians came here. That's me. This was a cattle place, a ranch. They ate the brush. We don't have them.
And the ungulates are
Pig,
pigs.
goat, deer, yeah. So when you remove them and put the Hawaiians up here, you got all this brush, and it's going to grow, and you're not controlling it. So now we're in the we have so many fires. 7 fires here.
7 fires?
Yeah.
In how many years?
03, since 03. Last year was 6,000 acres burned over two months.
Did you have to evacuate?
We have a system. We advise everybody. A lot of us that have been here a long time know what to do, where to go, and when to go. I had to evacuate, so everything around my house burned.
So all of the green that we're looking at here right now all around us
Right.
went to black, yes?
Everything, Mauka of the road to the right of me, where we were before, burned 6,000 acres into the forest,
Wow.
black.
And how long did it take to reforest itself, to regrow?
About 6 months.
That's fast.
The rains came back, and everybody, where's the black? And it was that fast.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
How many people who live in Hawaii know about this place? and know about the significance of this place.
Very few.
Why is that?
Several reasons. The main reason is we're a handful of people up here. And the partnershiping, getting people to expose, like we're doing today, this is great, the documentary, not enough of it. And so that's what happened. Everybody knows about fires, Kahikinui hunting, illegal hunting, and fires.
Sure, because that makes the news.
That makes the news, you know, but to get people to be a part, volunteer, be part of the community, we're working on that now because of the fire. We need more people back here, partnership. We're now doing it with Oahe Wind Farm.
So you need volunteers up here to help keep this place up.
Yep.
Do you think you'd ever reach a point where too many people would know about this and you'd have loads of tour buses come over here and unload people?
No, we won't let that happen. This is Hawaiian Homes. We won't let that happen.
Gotcha.
We're watching what's going on the other side, the city, and what we have here is we're not going to let it expand.
So you've got an idea in mind of the size you want to have it be and the size of the awareness you want to have it be, and the cap on the volunteers or the people involved that you want to have here.
Right. They're more charter schools, educational people with your young adults, Job Corps, etc. But we don't want to cap anybody, but we just want to maintain the sustainable living that we are supposed to do.
I'm sure you've had people come here to volunteer who don't live here with you guys. What has been their reaction when they see this place and when they learn about the significance of this place and how far back it goes?
Yeah, they're now those groups are now repeat volunteers in the community, and the children are the ones that are making the seeds and planting them throughout Kahikinui for the plants.
Wow.
It's coming. It's coming.
Wow. So what do their faces look like when they get out and see this?
Look at this. The wind's in your face. The sun. It's open. You don't have buildings. There's no sirens. Air is clear. This is where you can think, be still, and just be quiet. But no, there's a lot of power here. Mana. A lot of mana.
What do we have over here?
That building structure is our restroom, toilet.
You got a restroom over here?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes,
Look at this.
We had to take care of the kupuna when we organized here at the base camp. But that's our outdoor restroom. It is girls and boys, no doors, no windows.
Just a great view.
But look at the view.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Wow, boys and girls restrooms.
Whatever.
$1 million view.
Yes.
And no wall. Look what you get to look at when you're using it.
You look for the goats. You can see the boats coming. Mauna Kea, Mauna Loa, Hualalai. It's just people just relax here.
Wow.
It's a place where they can sort their problems out and just take a breath.
Wow. Do you have any animals down there?
Goats.
Goats.
Thousands of goats.
Wow, thousands of goats.
Thousands.
Amazing.
So
Amazing.
they're doing their job by eating the brush, and we need more over here. So we've got to get them back by that homestead.
All right, so we've talked about the past and what the significance this place holds from many, many, many years ago. We've talked about what you guys are doing now. But I mean, I'm sure at some point, one of these days before too long, you're going to want to be turning this over to another generation, yeah?
Right.
Tell us about that.
You know, right now, at where I'm at as an age of 68, I'll tell you, it's 68, coming to 68. All I'm supposed to do right now is to support the next generation, specifically my children and the children who grew up here. And get them to know the rules and regs, come up with ideas. It's time to turn over to the next generation. When I say that, I'll be here to help you, advise you, do the oral history, but they're going to have to come here and commit to a lifestyle that we pioneered and we fought hard for. And it's not for everybody, but you know, hard times come. I have a son living with me. Hard times are hard here. People come up, my kids, to stay, and then they go off and get their lives together. It takes time. They're at the age, their families, their kids, their jobs. We're looking for work back here with Oahe Wind Farm. We're looking for work always for our young adults. Keep them home. Direct sales at home, which is what I do. Anything to stay home and work the land.
versus leaving and going to the big
Yes.
city or
Yes.
going to the U.S.
Yes.
or Europe or
Yes.
something like that. You want them to stay right
Keep
here.
them here.
Yeah.
Give us jobs. So,
Yeah.
if not, we'll create them. This is all raw land, and if none of us have brought our itinerary agenda here, you accept that the way the Hawaiians used to live, you will live too. And if you do that, the land will take care of you, like it took care of me. I'm a farmer. That's a lesson you have to. Don't come and change the land, the Aina. Let it change you and stay within the cultural significance of being Hawaiian. This is so special place. Very special. That's what I would like to personify to those in the city.
Wow.
Okay? Come out and visit us. Stay, sit, eat, talk. Things that we don't do anymore. We can do here. Come sit. Be quiet, be still. There's no buildings. Breathe the breath of life, the ha. That's basically what we're personifying to them.
What would you say the single biggest challenge has been for you since you decided to settle here?
Oh, well, I previously worked at Kaho'olawe, went 5 years for UXO. And so I had to travel from here to Mokulele on the helicopter, come back, 4 days on, 3 off. It's coordinating a lifestyle you do without. And be very clear when you make a plan to leave the house, because there's no turning back. You can make a mistake like that. So keep your thoughts clear, your heart, your spirituality, because there's so many Hawaiians here that are alive, and they watch you, and be pono here.
When you talk about those Hawaiians that are alive and watching you, you're talking about the ancestors.
Yes.
They're still here, aren't
Yes.
they? And they're still watching.
Yep.
And they're still guiding.
Yep.
And you have to listen for them.
Yes, and
Wow.
so if you chant, sometimes they'll show you, they'll come, they'll answer, there's burials around here, this area here. You just have to totally respect where you are.
Wow.
Have good thoughts about everybody.
Wow. I really like what you said about you can't bring your agenda here.
Right.
You have to accept the agenda that is already here.
Yes.
That agenda of not only the Aina, the land, but of the ancestors.
Right. Yeah,
Wow.
and they will always support you, always. Just pule, call them. Living here has focused in on what is truly being Hawaiian, and when you say things, I'm a person that if you say something, you're going to do it, then do it. And this is just, it just magnified everything here. That was the biggest thing I had to learn was self-confidence. I have do the water, there's no more, I've got to do all the men things. So it made me stronger to go forward and then direct my kids back to Kahikinui.
Wow. People who live in the city really live their lives on top of cement and asphalt. And as I look around, I don't see any cement and I don't see any asphalt anywhere in sight.
No.
So what is it like to be connected back to the land versus living in the city and not having your feet on the land?
My blood pressure is really good. Yeah, if you don't have it, let it go. It'll wait. There's living here has the way everybody should live, with the most natural air, land, ocean, shoreline, all your pillars of natural resources. If you encompass that, embrace it, and live, then you're living. Wherever you are, it can be a 12-acre or 10, 5, but your embrace of what God gave you, and you can survive.
Wow. People watch Voices of Truth one-on-one with Hawaii's Future throughout Hawaii,
Right.
but they also watch it throughout the world. We air this show in many, many markets around the world. And I'll bet you right now somebody maybe on the other side of the world is watching you and me right now, and they're saying, wow, I really am inspired by what she's saying, but I live in the city and I would love to get back to the kind of living on the land like she is, but I don't know how to do that. What would you say to them?
Plug us in on the computer. If you don't have one, ask your grandson, granddaughter. They're tech savvy. Plug us in. There's contact numbers. My name, put me in, you'll see me here. But get in touch with the people here. We've got projects, we've got fire breaks. You can camp here, there's a bathroom. We encourage people to visit us and create a relationship with everybody throughout the world, especially those that come from drought-stricken places like Egypt who have developed a water source from air, etc., etc. This is what, we don't have water here. Average rainfall is 20 inches a year. So we welcome those people who struggle with lack of water.
What a wonderful message. Thank you for being
You're
on Voices of Truth
welcome.
today.
Oh.
It's been a wonderful visit. I know I've learned a lot, and I know our visitors have learned a lot. Please keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop. And we'll come back and see you and
Yes.
find out what the progress has been.
Absolutely, and we can camp. Everybody come over. We can camp and we can have food and then more oral history. Just the more we speak to the world, the better it's going to be.
Great. Mahalo to you and mahalo
Thank
to
you.
our viewers for joining us here on Voices of Truth. Remember, you can watch us on the web 24/7 on voicesoftruthtv.com, and you can visit Voices of Truth one-on-one with Hawaii's Future on Facebook. I'm Kahikinui Cardwell for the Kiwani Foundation, and until next time, aloha!
Aloha.
Mahalo for watching Voices of Truth one-on-one with Hawaii's Future. Watch us on the web 24/7 at voicesoftruhtv.com. You'll find all our shows, including this one, in case you want to see it again or share it with family and friends. Also view our weekly video commentaries at freehawaiitv.com. And check out our blog, published daily, at freehawaii.info. It's all part of the Free Hawaii Broadcasting Network.